If you came for the monster fights, you died and went to Daikaiju heaven. But if you came for anything else, characterization, story, dramatic arcs, and you left disappointed, well, I know how old you are. Over 12. Hi movie maniacs, I'm Dunmore, and sometimes I wish I could disconnect my brain and enjoy polished turds like Godzilla vs. Kong, because the monster fights are excellent! But as soon as that CGI polishing stops, the script is for
Bugs, pugs, thugs, nitwits, halfwits, dimwits.
Godzilla is running amok, and a scientist is making a robot to stop him. He needs power from the Hollow Earth. Reason? No reason. So enlists a Hollow Earth archaeologist to go get it. And the archaeologist enlists an anthropologist studying Kong to entice Kong into leading the way underground. The producer walks in. Hey, what's all this plot? Can you computer nerds make Godzilla pixels fight Kong pixels?
Yes, but the screenwriters Eric Pearson and Max Borenstein have written this screenplay.
The screenplay, make the lizard hit the monkey! And the computer nerds started polishing. Demián Bichir is the scientist who hires Alexander Skarsgård, the Hollow Earth archaeologist, regarded as a crackpot by the science community for his Hollow Earth theories, even though titans like Godzilla and Mothra and all those new ones they invented for the last Godzilla movie used the Hollow Earth to travel across the globe. And he was Tarzan, so he knows ape. Rebecca Hall is the anthropologist studying Kong, who begrudgingly allows them to use him. No talk of money or contracts or how to make Kong lead them underground. Rebecca has adopted the last survivor of Kong's home, Skull Island, after a storm killed everyone or something. A little girl named Gia, 8-year-old Kaylee Hottle, who steals the movie from the adults and the computer fights with her brilliant empathy and acting chops. She is a calming presence for Kong. Now, usually I hate these little girl bonds to big beasts, like the Godzilla Heisei series. In 6 of those 7 films, there was the character of Mickey, who had a psychic connection to Godzilla. Reason?
No reason.
Here, at least the connection is based in sign language.
Gorilla Sign Language.
Deaf in real life and playing deaf here, Kaylee is the heart of the movie and the audience's connection to Kong. And she conveys 20 more emotions than all the other actors combined, which means she conveys 20 emotions. I'm glad Demián Bichir and Kyle Chandler made it back to Earth from the midnight sky. Didn't they say that humanity went underground? Oh, the Hollow Earth. It all makes sense now. The Monsterverse is the Clooneyverse. Diametrically opposite to Kaylee is Millie Bobby Brown. Yes, she was the heart of the previous Godzilla movie, King of the Monsters, and pulled a lot of emotional weight there. Reprising her role here as Kyle's daughter, she is adrift in a subplot that never needs to happen. Looking like a 13-year-old wearing her mother's makeup, swishing about like she's in some kind of romantic comedy, she's not miscast, but misdirected. While people are dying and Japan is being annihilated, she's having a Goonies adventure with her friend-zone sidekick, Julian Dennison. Along for the ride is a conspiracy podcaster who pretty much confirms why we want to punch all conspiracy podcasters in the nuts. Brian Tyree Henry. Overacting, power acting, alternate acting, I don't know what you call it, but it's not acting as defined by Hoyle. Again, not his fault. I had to pull up his dramatic scene from If Beale Street Could Talk just to wash this performance out of my mouth. It's like director Adam Wingard gave this B-plot to an intern to direct. The tone is lost completely every time the movie switches to Millie and Julian and Brian's wacky adventures. I know what Wingard is trying to do, trying to balance the ferocity of the life or death battles with levity. But ironically, he's lessening the impact of his battle scenes. Wingard also helmed 2017's Death Note, another Japanese property that suffered from a clashing of tones in his finished product. When Wingard said to Screen Crush, "I really want you to take those characters seriously. I want you to be emotionally invested, not just in the human characters, but actually in the monsters," he forgot to tell the intern that directed Millie Bobby Brown. Apparently, Godzilla is only going crazy because he can sense there's a Mechagodzilla being built. So, Demián is building a mecha to stop Godzilla if he goes crazy. But he's causing him to go crazy by building a mecha. So, is he a good guy? But Millie cements Demián as the bad guy when she says, without any evidence, "You caused all of this. Godzilla had left us in peace. You provoked him into war." How? Reason?
No reason.
The mecha is being powered by Ren Serizawa psychically from inside a dead Ghidorah skull. See? And you thought I was just kidding when I said the plot makes zero sense. By the way, this is a plot point from the 1993 film Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, and it made no sense back then either. And is Ren related to this Serizawa? Script doesn't say. Obviously there's this Serizawa from the first and greatest Godzilla film, but by using his name here, it's no longer a salute, it's a mockery. And then the dead brain of Ghidorah actually takes over Mecha because Ghidorah has a soul, because he's Hindu, because producer said so. Reason?
No reason.
Here's another example of muddled motivation. Demián says Mechagodzilla is to protect against Godzilla. But haven't all the Titans proven they are maintaining the balance of the Earth? Back when Mecha first appeared in the Showa era, he was a tool of aliens against friendly Godzilla. A reason. And in the Heisei and Millennium eras, he was constructed to fight off a Godzilla who was now mad, bad, and dangerous to know. A reason. But why make Mecha now? Godzilla is helping the Earth. Destroying property, angry at something, attacking Kong because, keeping balance, and the filmmakers have retconned themselves into a corner. Kong finds an axe in the hollow earth made from a dorsal spike of a past Godzilla. Wait, so he's a species now? From ancient times? Did anyone proofread this script at all? Godzilla ends up in Japan, the glowy district, and shoots an atomic blast down to the hollow earth because he senses his ancestor backspike or something. And Kong comes back up to Japan through this hole from Antarctica where he entered. The script is now on meth. Another fight, which is shock and awe for its technicality and creativity, with some shots designed to look like the creatures are wearing body cams to get us right amongst the action. We can really smell what The Rock is cooking. Kong first met Godzilla in 1962's King Kong vs. Godzilla, when they were both rubber suits. In that film, Kong also got transported by boat and then by airlift. The filmmakers back then, like today, clumsily cramming human interaction into the monster mix. Kong won back then, but considering the fight resembled the Batley Townswomen's Guild reenactment of the Battle of Pearl Harbor, we all lost. Now, in 2021, nobody wins, nobody loses. What did you think, movie maniacs? These two intellectual properties, Kong, created in 1933, and Godzilla, created in 1954, are so beloved that the filmmakers would not risk alienating either the whole Western world or the whole Eastern world or the whole twit world. Instead, both the King Kong mythos and Godzilla mythos have suffered so much reappropriating and retconning and rebooting abuse over the decades that it comes as no surprise when they both become good guys in this very film and start double-teaming Mechagodzilla. 5 stars. Because when it comes to spectacular effects versus brainless script, spectacular effects 10, brainless script 0. so I split the diff. Godzilla vs. Kong is the best CGI you will ever see on this hollow earth. The hair, the spittle, the weight, the shadows, the musculature, the realization of these titans in every aspect, from their choreography to the smallest details in their design and interaction with their environment. If viewed from the Titans' point of view, this is a solid story of two alpha predators in nature forced to put aside their differences to defeat an abomination not of nature. It's almost touching in the final scene where Kong and gods wordlessly accept a truce. And the human interaction story is like a first draft with all the plot holes left in. Confused, contradictory, clunky, convenient, and cringe. And truly, if they lost all the Millie Bobby Brown scenes that killed the movie's tone every 5 minutes, this might have been a reasonable 7-star movie. Instead, they made it for
muggers, buggerers, bushwhackers, hornswagglers, horse thieves, bull dykes, train robbers, bank robbers, ass kickers, shit kickers, and Methodists!
Movie maniacs. They've been watching my YouTube channel and they tell me it's time to ask for the money. Please send $5 donations to Patreon, or you can make a one-off payment to PayPal or Venmo. Thank you, thank you. Any amount will help. They tell me that other things will help me. If you press like or make a comment, that will help my algorithm. I don't know what that is. Okay, keep going. And subscribe, please, subscribe. More subscribers helps Google to find me. If I get enough donations, I'll be able to fix this mic and get these lights turned back on again.
Just why is it so dark in here?
How'd you do that?
It's just a light switch.